welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for Power of Pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab. It was created by Nicke. She is going to be linked down below, as well as the spreadsheet that has everyone else that has joined in. If you are not familiar with this, it is all about the TV show Charmed, which is no longer on air, but it had many seasons, and I loved it. I followed it when it was on air, plus I own the Book of Shadows with all of the DVDs in it. I loved it. I loved it so much, and it is a year-long project. It started on October 7th of last year and will go till October 7th of this year. And if you're wondering why I'm looking down, it is my computer. I had it off center, which is a little bit weird, and I'm knocking things over, so I have to fix those. Greta, or the Grunts as we call her, she's hanging out and chewing on herself apparently. All right, let's get into this update. I have 2 empties that I will show you, and then I have 3 products that are continuing on. I'm just going to go in order of the way the prompts were listed, and it just so happens that the ones that are continuing on are first in the list and my empties will be last. The first one is for the prompt The Source, and that asks for a difficult product to pan, and it's not hard to use, but it does take up a long time. This is the Olaplex Lash Bond. I actually use it on my brows because my brows went through the 90s, and anyone that lived through the 90s where you were at an age where plucking was the thing, yeah, your brows are probably destroyed as well. It does help, and I am getting some baby fine hairs that are growing back, but I still have a ways to go. But I'm using this very regularly, not every day. I probably should use it a little bit more frequently, but I use it several times a week. There's still plenty in here. I have not weighed it because the scale is out in the kitchen where I do all the dog food and stuff like that. But I am using it, and there's no other way to track it besides weight. And there's really not a ton of product in here that's going to change the weight. So does it even really matter if I weigh it? Probably not. I do not know if this is going to be done by the finale, but I am going to continue to use it and see how much progress I can make. The next prompt is Gideon, and that is a product you need to learn to use. Yeah, I actually just started using this. It is the Natural Rapids Charcoal Clay Healing Mask. It is one of those powder masks that you add your own liquid to create your own clay mask. And when I use it, when I remember to use it, I actually do like it a whole lot. It was full almost to the top, so hopefully you can see I am making some progress with this one, but it's going to take me using it more because I have neglected this, and I should have used it for the entire summer when I'm like really oily, because that clay will just suck out all the ick. But I've had a rough summer, and I mean, I've had worse summers, don't get me wrong, but it has been a rough summer, and trying to find time to remember to use it, much less actually using it, it's been a chore. So I do have this front and center on my vanity here, my desk, whatever you want to call it, so that I can try to remember to do it a little bit more frequently. And the last one I'm going to show you before I get to the empties is for Barbas, and that is Something You're Afraid to Pan. And it was yet another black eyeshadow. I had another black eyeshadow in a project. I finished that one, and then I started really working on this, and I've hit pan on it. Look at the little tiny speck of pan there. I'm very proud of my pan, and I'm very proud of the progress that I'm making on this. I do actually have it on my eyes today. I have it mixed with a slightly lighter brown. It was like more like a medium brown, and I wanted it to be a little bit deeper, so I would dip in the brown, dip in the black, dip in the brown, dip in the black, just to kind of blend it together. And so I have that on my outer V, outer corner, whatever you want to call it. And I am making progress on this one. I don't think I'm going to have it done by the finale because it's only a month away, but you know, maybe I can have it done by the end of the year. Who knows? But I am very happy to have 2 rollouts. So the first one is for Andy, and that is a product that's gone too soon. I stretched this as long as I could stretch it, but it is done. This is the Equate Witch Hazel. I love it. I will replace it eventually. I use this as an astringent to give me like a clean base, especially for my eye area before I do my makeup, if I haven't just washed my face. But like if I had done my skincare an hour or so ago, I have oily eyelids, so I like to just cleanse off my eyelids and everything with this. to make sure that I don't crease and get too oily. So that is primarily how I use that one. I love it. I will replace it, but I do have some other stuff that I am working on as well, so it's not ready to be replaced just yet. And I've got a little visitor over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see her or not, but Greta decided to come over and visit me instead. All right, for the last one, it's for Abraxas, and that is a duplicate item. I had in the Catrice HD liquid coverage, and the color that I was working on was Natural Beige 035, and I actually have 034. It's a different name, but I have put them next to each other. They look identical, so to me, they might as well be duplicate. They can call them something different, but if they look the same and they work the same, they're the same in my book. It is done. I used what I could out of it. I tried scraping, but my little spatula will not go in that tiny little hole, but I had it upside down for a while. I cannot get any more out of this. I'm calling it done. It is done. I'm very happy about that. So with those two empties, I now am up to 16 out of 22 done. I do have 6 more products. I showed you, what, 3 of them? The other 3, I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Foundation, whatever you want to call it. Not enough progress to even show you that one, so that one's definitely not going to be done. The Skin Fix Glycolic Renewing Scrub is in the shower. I forgot to grab it out, and I don't remember how much is left in that one. And then I have my e.l.f. Baked California Franken that I put in a Tarte compact where I used to have a highlighter in it. I really have not focused on that much this year. Odds are it's not going to get done. I mean, I can tell you it's not going to get done. There's no odds about it. It's definitely not going to get done. Odds are I'm not going to use it more than a couple of times is what I probably should have said, but I digress. Sometimes my brain just does not want to function and work with my mouth the way that it should, because life, that's just the way it is for me. Definitely go check out Nicke. Like I said, she's going to be linked down below. She did create this. I have sort of been in talks with her about doing a second round, but there's going to be someone else that's going to be updating the prompts on that, because I think Nicke's going to go on hiatus for a little bit. So once I know more about that, I will let you guys know. Things have been crazy here for the last week, so I have not been able to get back with her in that group chat. So as soon as I know something, I will let you know. I will definitely have some information for you before the finale. It's chaos here, so be on the lookout for that update. And let's see, there's a spreadsheet down there of everyone that has joined into this round, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but all the details should be down there below. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.